Hi and welcome back to Rideshare Buddy UK. My name's Kevin, and today, for the first time this year, I'm doing a full video, full shift, and a ride-along video. So the time is 9 o'clock. I'm going to be working Uber Priority, Bolt Comfort, and possibly Bolt. We'll see what sort of fares are coming out of Bolt. If I'm too low, we'll just stick to Bolt Comfort. And you lucky people, I've made a New Year's resolution whereby I'm going to try and keep my videos down to 20 minutes max. Well, 25 minutes max, or about that sort of time. Definitely below 30 minutes. So that's what it is today. Let's switch on the Uber app. It's I've got Comfort and Uber X Priority. Obviously Newport is no Comfort, just Uber X Priority. So I'm going to just try and chat about one thing at a time per video, rather than doing different sort of topics, so we can sort of keep the time down. And today I'm going to be having a look at this car and the things I'm thinking about whether to change or not, and the things I have to consider in that change. So that'll be coming up during our lunch break. Don't know when that's going to be, but it will be some stage. But let's get on. I'm just in the Lidl's car park. I'm going to do a series of videos over the next few weeks where I'm going to sort of try different areas. So today's Newport, and I'll try Cardiff, then I'll try Barry, then I'll try out towards Cumbran and things like that. So we'll see different regions. But today it's Newport. So let's see what happens. I've started at 9 o'clock. I may work up until 7 or 8. We'll see what happens. I've not been staying out too late because January people don't go out that much on an evening. It's mainly daytime work, if there is any work. So we'll see what happens during the day, and then maybe finish off about 6, maybe 7 o'clock. Let's see what we do. So the stats on the car, let's just reset the miles. So I've reset the miles. I've got 76% battery and 172 miles of range. So we'll have a look at the end. Whether I'll go and do a charge up tonight, I don't think so. Well, it depends on how much charge I've got as to whether I do. So I've got my tablet computer with me because I'm going to do some taxi caller Facebook ads. Here we go, first one in. £8.49 Cardiff Road to Nash Road.
Head to your pickup on Cardiff Road.
Then at the Square Pizza. So let's get moving and let's do the running totals. Okay, so weather-wise, we have a severe weather warning in place, which is for heavy fog. That's up until 11 o'clock this morning, and the temperature is 4 degrees. So just a cold, wintry morning, but fairly dry, and no snow.
Life too short to go through it alone. When I met you, you left an open door. I keep checking in to see
So that's the morning session finished. It's 2:10 and I'm up at the BP charger at Culverhouse Cross in Cardiff. Not been a great morning. However, I have picked up an OTS job from Cardiff Airport at 5 o'clock going out to Clonelly. So that's a bit of a saviour really. I think it's about £84, something like that. So big boost, because this morning has not been good at all. So from 9 o'clock till 2 o'clock, I've done on Uber, you can see it up above, £52. So that's what, 5 hours, £10 an hour turnover, and cost to come off the top of that. So let's have a quick look at what we actually did. Charging wise, I was at 49%. It's going to take 38 minutes to go up to 80%. These are 50 kilowatt chargers and it's pumping in 50 kilowatts. So take it up to 80%. That's going to give me enough money, energy to do the Clonelly and get back home. And after I've had my lunch here, I'll have about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to spare. Yeah, at most 2 hours. And I'll just go down to Barry and do some local ones in Barry off the Uber, see if we can get anything. So let's have a look at today so far. 6 jobs. 4 of them have been Uber priority. I'll switch Uber priority on only until I've set destinations to come here for lunch and to do the charge, and then I'll just tuck off destinations. So what we did, we started off 8:57, 2.2 miles for £8.49. Then it was 10 to 10, long wait, but I've been able to do some work on the computer or my tablet and get some Facebook ads sorted. So second job, 10 to 10, £10.17. Third job, 11:10. Yeah. That was 1.59 miles. Oh, sorry, that previous one, 9:50, was 3.6 miles for £10.17. 1.59 miles for 6:48, and that was at 11:10. Then at 11:56, we had 7.2 miles for 14:66, another priority. Then I switched off priority and sort of put destinations in. 1:15, I had a 4.78 miles for £6.64. And then 13:19, I had a 2 mile comfort run for £5.60. So that was a total £52.04 so far today. I've got, let's have a quick look at the price of that OTS. I think it was okay, plane landing at 16:55, meet and greet, going off to the Stradley Park Hotel, £84. So I'm doing about £130, £140. And any sort of local Barry I do when I have finished my lunch. And then I'll try and put my destinations back to Newport and see if I can pick up anything coming back. So it's going to be quite a long day, but it's needed at this time of year. There's not a lot of money coming in at all. But not to worry, that's a day so far. We'll have a round up at the end of the day. Okay, so the situation about the car. Difficult one. I love the car. I mean, yes, I've been moaning about the charging time, and that's the problem, and the cost. Running an EV is a lot more expensive than running a petrol car or diesel car, and especially a hybrid car, if you don't have home charging. The only way you can make it pay is home charging, and every day when you get out, it's already charged up, ready to go. That's the only way you can make it pay in this job. The problem is, in the summer it's not too bad because you can charge up really quickly, especially in this car, charging 20-25 minutes, something like that. But in the winter, it's over an hour. And that means that's an hour that you have to pay for because it is time. So it's not just the additional cost of energy, it's your additional cost of time. And that makes it really hard, if not impossible, to earn minimum wage on Uber if you've already got an Uber X, like Newport. Newport has Uber X and Uber XL, and that's it. No green, no comfort electric, no exec. Just X and XL. And those are base prices. So if I was going to stay purely on Uber, this car would go. Bang, gone. No hesitation. And I'll get myself, because I've only got 4 years before I retire, I'd probably get myself a 6 or 7 year old Daihatsu Logan, pick one of those up for about £5,000-6,000. Something that doesn't cost too much to keep it on the road and getting it through the plate and test. And I'll just run it into the ground for the next 4 years. Uber X is base car. It's your tat that's running around town. There's no niceties. It's your cheap, barely cheerful option. Nothing nice about it. So that's what I would do if I was just going to do Uber and Uber X. I don't do Uber X. I do Uber Priority in Newport, which is possibly why it was so quiet today. But I refuse to put this car onto the rates that Uber X pay. Just plainly refuse to do that. Cardiff's got Comfort and Priority, which I can do. So I could give up working in Newport and go and work Cardiff, and at least I'd get Comfort. Swansea has Comfort. I've picked up car in Swansea on a Comfort before on the way back from an airport one. But I'm just looking at the Cardiff airport waiting area, and there's no Comfort. There's no electric. There's no green. There's nothing. There's Uber X, Exec, and Uber XL. So there's nothing there to motivate any driver to buy an EV in South Wales if you're on Uber, because you're just flying money out and you're getting no return. You're getting no return on your investment. So, I mean, it's just like my investments. I've got a pie which is pays dividends. If those dividends of each company don't pay enough, I'll get rid of the company. I'll sell up the shares and buy shares in another company. And that's the way I look at this car. This car has to deliver an income for the investment I've made. And Uber X doesn't do that, so that's why I just don't do Uber X. So that's it. The problem is, I am now beginning to pick up my own work because it's an EV. I am beginning to pick up airport work, and the people who get into the airports do like the comfort of this car. So I'm really beginning to push taxi caller as an EV option, and that's paying off a little bit, not a great deal, not as much as I'd hoped, but it is beginning to return. The other big thing is, because I've got my white badge tourist guide, I have done a couple of taxi tours in this, mainly from Chinese students at the local university. They booked me for the day to drive them around, show them the sights of Newport and the surrounding area, and they love EVs, the Chinese do. And if I'm going to get into the Chinese market, especially younger people from China, the students, the under 30s, then looking at EVs, if they see a petrol car, they consider it to be a bit dated, a bit old-fashioned, a bit old tech, and not great to be in. So they do love the EVs. I mean, 50% of car sales, new car sales in China, is now EVs. They are years ahead of Britain on EV take-up. And it shows in their technology. You know, their Chinese EVs are top-notch. Few European companies can match them. So that's an issue I've got to look at, is if China is going to become a part of my taxi tour business, it has to be an EV. It would be very difficult to persuade Chinese to look at a petrol car, really. So that's an option I've got to think about. So it's up in the air. If it was purely Uber, I wouldn't hesitate. The car would go, full stop. Uber just doesn't pay in Newport for an EV. There's no comfort surplus I can get. No green, no comfort electric, no nothing. It's just basic Uber X, and that doesn't pay at all for an electric car. So that's my dilemma at the moment. Do I ignore the situation? I like driving the car. The only issue is not so much the cost of charging, because if I use Tesla and if I use Ionity and possibly BP, I'm on a par with petrol. The difference is filling up an EV is an hour and a half or an hour. Filling up a petrol car is about 5 minutes. That includes going to pay for it. And that time needs to be paid for, and at the moment it's not being paid for. So, yes, I'm in an ahhing. Probably coming down on the side of maybe another hybrid. I don't think I'd go down the cheap and cheerful Uber X only type of car, because I've got other markets that I'm working in that wouldn't accept that sort of car. I mean, you're paying Uber rates, you're getting the rust bucket basically, because that's what Uber pays for, is a rust bucket. So, not too sure. Yeah, I'm still thinking about it. Don't really know. Okay, so that's it. Lunch break over. It's 10 to 3. Let's head down to Barry and then switch on the Uber app and just do an hour and a half's worth of local runarounds. I shan't take any big jobs because I don't want to be caught up in traffic and not get to the airport on time. Well, that's handy. Just switched on the app, Uber app, and I've got Uber Comfort from Cardiff Airport back to Culverhouse Cross. So that's paying £20 and 9 pence as a comfort job. Not a bad start to the afternoon, considering how quiet it was this morning.
Another night and I'm just walking, city lights and people talking. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I wonder if you got that feeling, staring at your bedroom ceiling. I think about me the way I think about you. Could you tell me, should I let you go? Yeah, I gotta know, yeah, I gotta know if I'm gonna be yours, so don't you keep me waiting. Yeah, I have to know, yeah, I have to know if you wanna be mine, 'cause this is so frustrating. Tell me now, don't keep me waiting. Hey, these four walls get so depressing. Fuck me and my second guessing, reading every text you sent just one more time. It's quiet when we both are sober, but 2 drinks in and we start all over again, and it feels so right. So just tell me, should I let you go? Yeah, I gotta know, yeah, I gotta know if I'm gonna be yours, so don't you keep me waiting. Just lose my mind 'cause of you. Yeah, I gotta know, yeah, I gotta know if I'm gonna be yours, or don't you keep me waiting. Yeah, I have to know, yeah, I have to know if you wanna be mine, 'cause this is so frustrating. Tell me now, don't keep me waiting. Hey, hey,
Right, so that's it, end of shift. It's 8:30, so that's 11.5 hours I've done today. Total, you'll know the exact total, but it's about £168. So fortunately, that late booking from OTS really saved the day, because the way it was going on Uber, there was no work. And I'd have probably, if it had just been Uber, I'd have probably ended the day after expenses on something like £4 or £5 an hour. This really helped boost that up. I did one trip on the way back. I put destinations in to come back from Clonelly, and I got a trip from in Neath. Let's have a look at what it was. It was 2.72 miles for £12.66. So that was quite handy. £12.86, taking my Uber earnings up to £84.86, and my OTS earnings at £84. Nothing from Bolt at all today. So the interesting thing that's going to happen is in April, because when the national minimum wage goes up to £12.20 an hour, I wonder how many people who are driving for Uber will stay with Uber, or will jack it in and go and earn a lot more money in a minimum wage job. Certainly something to think about if you've got a family. Much more secure income, much better income, and paid holidays as well. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the show. Just a Thursday in January, and pretty mediocre overall, but a late save from OTS.